Hello chums, and welcome to another Actionable. My name is Dr. Charles Knight. This week, most of the tips that you get on Actionable are about activities and the use of technology in the classroom. This week we're going to think about something slightly different, which is how you manage a back office process. What's the back office process? Well, it's your diary. One of the perennial issues that academics have dealing with many students is managing your office hours. So I'm going to talk you through a quick and easy way in which you can automate a lot of that process, save yourself time, have happier students, and so on. Okay, so this is a piece of software called Calendly. I think that's how you pronounce it. Now, I should point out I'm technology agnostic. This is just the piece of software that I settled on. Alternatives are available, but I've got to be honest, I really like it. Okay, I'll talk you through what happens to the student journey on using this, and then we'll talk through why you would want to make use of this. So a student has the link to my diary. They click, and I've set mine to have 15-minute appointment slots. Okay, so the student can see they want to come and see me Tuesday, October the 25th. Going to come see me at 11:30. Because I've used this before, it pre-fills some of these details. I'm going to go through all of this rather quickly because this is a video and you can pause me. The student says, I have broken my leg. I am behind. What shall I do? So the student's going to come see me on the 25th. If a student requires more than 15 minutes, I've just told them to book 2 slots. If I now go to my Outlook diary, there is the appointment. The appointment's popped up for the 25th. I'll also receive an email confirmation in my inbox. Okay. If we have a look at the back office of Calendly, if we look at your dashboard, I'm just going to log in. Now, I make use of Calendly with Office 365 because that's the system Edge Hill makes use of. I should point out Calendly makes use of what we call federation, which means that you might think, oh, Charles is giving his Edge Hill password away to Calendly. No, I'm not. What's happening is my Office 365 account is telling Calendly it can put appointments in my diary. Calendly at no point have your password. Okay, so I'm logged in. I can see my upcoming appointments and I can see my meeting types. Now, this is a premium service, okay? You can make use of the free version, or you can pay for premium features. I've got to admit, the free version does everything that I want to do. If you're working in a larger team, have a look at the premium version because I think it's pretty good. You can set up the message that you want to get the students to have, a picture, and so on. Okay. The limitation of the free version of this is that you can only have one meeting type. The others are disabled. I find one meeting type is absolutely fine. If students want more than 50 minutes, I say just book more than one appointment. Now, why do I do this? What's the advantage of doing this? There's a number of different advantages. It's dramatically cut down on my emails. If a student wants to come and see me and there's a slot, they book into my diary. Doesn't mean that I'm not available to students at other times, but they know that dedicated office hour slot that they can book. It also means that students are more likely to attend, I found over the last 3 years. And if a student isn't going to attend the appointment, in the email that they receive, there is a link to cancel the appointment. And I find that students are actually pretty good at cancelling so that either the slot is freed up or I know I don't need to be there to meet them. And the great thing is, because this is integrated with my Office 365 diary, it instantly appears on my smartphone or other device as well. The other advantage I found about this is it's the student reaction to it. They love that there's none of this email back and forth, that they booked in, it's taken care of. A tip I'd give you towards this, if you decide to try this service or a similar service, I've laminated a sign that appears on my door because you get given a link. And I've laminated a sign. It's got the link and it says book directly into my diary. My email signature has the link and it says to students, don't email me for an appointment, book directly into my diary. I'm not going to show you how to do this today, but you can actually get this embedding code and embed this into Blackboard or any other service you use, or even if you run your own website. And it just works really well. Oh, my laminated sign, I also, using the link, generated a QR code. So if a student comes to my door, they hold up their phone, it opens my diary and they book in. And because I'm a techie, nerdy type, I also wrote an NFC chip. NFC chips are really cheap, by the way. And all that means is if a student's phone will allow them to do things like contactless payment, if they tap their phone on the sign on my office door, it will open the diary. It works really, really well because it's got that immediacy that if a student comes to your door and you're not there, they see the link for the diary, they tap it, they book in, they go away happy. Just to summarise then, I found this really easy to use. Other services are available. This is just the one I'm using to demo. It's been a massive time saver for me. Students have really liked it. We will talk about more back office tips in other weeks. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I give it a go. I think you'll find it really useful. Goodbye.